Oh, we're live now.
Yeah.
Right, starting off with the prelims.
He looks like he's mean and old and.
Is he from Bosnia? Oh yeah, he's Bosnian. Yeah, don't mess with the Bosnians.
Yeah, enough films.
Yeah, they make the best bad guys, to be fair, and there's always lots of them.
It's true. It's very true. I think
T-Rex.
Oh man, he had a lot.
Whoa, heavy favorite. Oh, biggest favorite on the card, in fact.
Wow.
Jeez.
He had a lot of hype coming in to the UFC, and then he obviously had a few losses that really took that shine away. Howdy.
I wish I spoke to him that time. I mean, you remember when he was outside the front of the hotel with us in Washington, D.C.?
Oh, yeah.
He was just there.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, yeah.
He was just there. Should have spoken with him, got a little selfie.
It's there.
Little get him to sub to the channel.
Jason Herzog. Although the selfie with Brett, I'll come out and pops up sometimes on my.
Can't tag him anywhere.
Yeah,
he's not taggable on LinkedIn, Instagram, nowhere. Brett, man,
big Brett,
ledge.
Oh, starting fast.
Both of them, yeah. Heavy leg kicks from both.
What weight is this?
Lightweight.
Interesting. Has he always been lightweight, McKinney? He's not quite small. Oh, is that him?
He's quite big hook for McKinney. He might be called T-Rex, but hey, there's no T-Rex arms there. That was fully extended, connected right on the chin of Hadzovic. First round.
Oh, he's trying to pull a gilly.
Oh,
seems like his head's out. Oh, no.
Oh,
mounted gilly. He's got it. Oh, no, he's mounted him. Oh, nice.
That's what he tapped.
Great grappling.
Yeah, McKinney looks like he's in a hurry. Elbows for McKinney.
Yeah. Allowed the league.
I told you this one looks nice. They look brutal. Was it 6-9? Oh, I always forget. 12-6. Oh, 12-6. About 3 or 4, 12-6 elbows from McKinney. Whilst he's mounted on Hadzovic, and he was full on on his head.
Oh, that's horrible. Is that
they don't look pretty at all.
Oh, is that back of the head? Oh no, he's turning it around.
He's hitting ears.
Oh, temples. There's a lot. How many unanswered?
Come on, ref.
Oh, ref.
Right, man's moving like my favorite ref who just wants to see people die.
Mario Yamasaki.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on, T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Oh yeah.
You can't even. Yeah, he was. Referee had to hold him up there.
He was going to go for a fall.
See what I mean about those 12-6 elbows?
Yeah.
They look, when you see them in a fight, they look disgusting. It's like he's trying to kill him.
It's true.
It's like he's trying to kill him, ref.
Fair play. T-Rex Tennis McKinney.
Light work.
Indeed.
First round.
Yeah,
both came out quick. Yeah, it's all ears. Look, that's why he's finding hooks.
Sure.
No, I'm waiting. No, not all ears, not back of the head. I think that's what the referee was saying as well.
That's true, because other people say even if you turn your back, they'll do rear naked choke. You just use the opportunity there just to pummel strikes down. Fair play to him. Fair play to the lad.
Light
T-Rex,
baby.
T-Rex.
Keep it moving. What's the next fight we missed them? We need to see
the next one. Oh yeah, that one.
Is this the heavyweights?
Yeah,
this one.
Thomas and there we go.
Camille Gaziv, Thomas Peterson. Jeez. Oh my gosh, they're both big. 260 and 263. They might have even cut. They might even have cut weight for them.
It's true.
Heavyweights that cut weight. Big dudes.
What's that? 270 underdog.
263. Oh, I was going to say Thomas the Tank Engine. Thomas! I was going to say the Tank Engine! Say it!
A tank.
Thomas the Tank Engine!
Bahrain, is that?
I swear he's Russian. That's pretty cool though, when you're from a country and it says Kingdom first.
True.
I think Saudi's the same, isn't it? Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I like it.
Yeah.
Kingdom of. It's a big look.
It's true. Big Jace. Yeah, it's a different sport, that.
It's his Rocky film. It's his Rocky.
It's a good fight, to be honest. Oh, you land there. Oh, it looks a bit more heavy, but it looks more mobile.
Who?
Peterson. Legacy is quite big. He's smiling as well, like.
He's kind of like Jaws from James Bond. So he's giving me Jaws vibes. It's like a really like scary smile. It's like I can imagine he's grimacing as well, like just for effect.
Isn't it?
Jeez.
I'll be like, no, I'm all right, thanks. Go home.
I actually think Jaws is one of my favourite baddies from the Bond films. I always wanted Jaws to actually beat up Bond, like bite his head off. I don't even think Jaws spoke, did he? He just kind of like
Grunted and stuff.
This is what Gazie's giving me.
I don't think I've watched much of the older James Bond ones. Oh,
back in the day, Nintendo 64, the best game was GoldenEye.
God, I played it after the Nintendo 64 was done.
What? Oh my gosh, that was by far the best game on N64. By far.
I mean, Super Smash Brothers was.
Now got GoldenEye. GoldenEye is like what GoldenEye is like what COD became.
Yeah, that's
in terms
true.
of like how people were obsessed with that game.
That's very true.
And the multiplayer function, and then if you were a real good hand at GoldenEye, you knew the best baddie to be was Oddjob, because when Bond tried to kill you, you were short, so you'd always the bullets would always go over your head.
Might be right.
But you couldn't kill Bond because all you could do was chop his knees with your hat. You'd throw the hat, which was like a blade.
Oddjob, what a character.
Oddjob, sick bad guy. Yeah, Jaws is my favorite. I always wanted Jaws to catch Bond.
Yeah, there we go. He's channeling his inner jaw. Ooh.
They're swanging and banging.
That's
very slowly. It's weird watching the heavyweights when it's not Tam Aspinall, you know.
It's not the same.
It's not the same at all.
You can tell the difference in scale.
Like, honestly, the speed as well. Mainly the speed.
It's true. Tom's fast.
So fast.
And
hand speed, footwork, movement, everything.
It's funny. I'll post on YouTube, obviously, with Tom finishing Blades. There's so many comments that people still don't understand his speed.
Yeah,
just,
like people thought you've sped it up.
One bomb. He even pulled out himself. One bomb.
I'm done. Pulled out his own mouth guard after he hit the deck. He was like, "Get me out of here!" And he didn't even go in for the afters. He just walked off.
That's it. Wow, that's a one bomb.
Was that a jab? It was, yeah.
Chai. Fair
I
play.
just see him fire out his mouthpiece again. That was hilarious. Jaws, man. He could be his cousin. He needs to get a Jaws mouthpiece just for effect. Let's see that again. Mm.
Yeah, he.
Murder she wrote. Murder she wrote.
Bam. Fair play. Ooh. That was a short notice fight then.
Now they're saying the guy knocked him out. He's had a full training camp, so his fight before I think must have been like short notice.
Ah, right, okay, fair. Fair play to him.
Okay.
Shamil Gaziev.
Russian, aka Kingdom of Bahrain Jaws. keep watching his ranks as well, isn't he? 14.
True.
Hey.
And then heavyweights, you can come up quick.
Quick. Might be chasing Parkin next.
Oh, it's true, yeah.
Parkin's in around those ranks. He's got a fight in London, though, hasn't he?
He has, yeah.
He's booked in London. Is it Tabora?
Oh, yeah, Marcin. Yeah, Marcin.
That's exciting. All right. I think the next fight we need to see on the main card.
Let's go.
That's prelims. We will delve into what we missed earlier on the main. It's the first fight. I think it's the fight that turns the canvas crimson tide. Proper just bleed match.
What we like. There it goes, yeah.
That's the one.
Mike Davis.
That's the one. Tall for lightweight, 6'1", 6'4". Okay. Oh, Ziam, he had a great performance at that card in France.
Ah, is it on there?
Yeah. Main card, baby, main card.
Riyadh. Is this the first time they've fought in Riyadh? UFC? They've had it before.
I feel like they've been maybe once or twice before. I think they went last year.
Actually, yeah, what we're talking about. Because Islam fights there all the time, don't they?
No, it's usually Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yeah, that's Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
That's true, actually, yeah.
They haven't done Dubai. I think PFL beat them to Dubai. They're always in Abu Dhabi.
Ah, I see, yeah. Yeah, it's Abu Dhabi. I think PFL beat them to Riyadh as well.
Probably, yeah.
It's like Vegeta tightly on his arm. And like... Aresiam. Lyon. Oh, them Lyon fans are going to be on their feet.
You might have even been there when we were there, isn't it?
It's true.
Hometown.
The French fans do it differently. It's true. I think they put a lot of other countries to shame with their following.
It'll be interesting to see. No, I agree. Completely good. It'll be interesting to see, like, the Spanish, for example, what they're like.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got to back. I think you got to back the UK as well. But the UK, it's more. I think it's more regional. It's more primal. It's more dependent on if you're like from the northwest or Birmingham, as 100%. Opposed to like we're just going to back you because you're UK. Where I think the French don't care where you're from. It's just they see the tricolour and they're like, "Yeah, you're ours. We're backing you."
Exactly.
I think the Irish, are up there as well. Like when it's in Ireland.
Yeah. Big time.
Any sport, all sport. If it's in Ireland, they go off.
Big time, yeah. The Irish love it. It'll be interesting, actually. We'll see if we get to go to one of those WoW FC cards, actually. What's his name? Ilya's fighting tournament. There's one in Madrid, actually. Then summer, that might be a good one to go to. A couple of days out there.
I think also next week's going to be interesting because I think Ilya's in his brother's corner. And Volk is in his training partner's corner. They're fighting each other.
Stop it.
Volk's training partner, I think, of the last 10 years is fighting Ilya's brother.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, yeah. That's that's going to be one.
So that's going to be sick.
Oof. He really wants that. He really wants to grapple that Davis.
Oh, he's moving annoying though. Like he's moving like there's that guy who just used to go on his back the whole time. Going,
Ryan Hall, was it?
oh, there's another one as well. He just goes like literally just. Oh, Quan Gracie used to do that as well. Just
Gracie,
scoot
yeah.
around on his bum, going.
It's like, come on, it's not jujitsu.
Come in, my God. Come in, my God.
Pause.
Oh my gosh, the girls are play fighting the other day, and they've been watching a lot of BJJ, to be fair. And then so Amina, the little one, actually knocks Ophelia down. So Ophelia goes on the floor, opens guard. Amina's jumps in just like really nearly, but like with power shots. And as she's jumping in, as she's in the air, guess what Ophelia does? Just puts her like a butterfly guard in the air and farts. I was like, what? Just put her up in the air and it was loud, squelchy. And then Amelia jumped out. I was like, yo, when I start BJJ, I might go in like gassy, like 2 cans of Heinz baked beans before when things get sticky. Just
that's it.
could not believe it. The timing of it as well. Just as Amina was about to like go into full mouth, just gets farted. Disgusting.
Ooh, that's a shot. Fair play.
And they both landed. Have we ever seen a double knockout in the UFC before? That'd be funny. I want to see a double knockout in the UFC.
That'll be exciting. I don't think we have actually.
Or at least
there's been some in other MMA.
Or at least a double tape, like knockdown, not knockout. I don't think the referee would know what to do. But then first one up wins.
Oh, yeah,
first one back to consciousness wins the fight. Ooh, did you see that jab? Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Jam.
His takedown defense has been good this fight as well.
Yeah, especially with this Davis guy. He just keeps. He's literally. Almost landing.
Elbow.
Oh no! Did he get him?
Oh, he felt something.
Yeah, because he dabbed us. I thought, has he got him? Oh, Davis. Oh, he's got the power.
That's it. And Nelson slammed that. Where's his guard? Where he wants him. Oh, transitions to mount. Fair play. Well done. Oh, he's doing that, opening his legs. Gonna try to throw up a submission here. What we're gonna see. Oh, wow.
Good defense by Jam. Didn't take any damage. Oh, I was just saying, didn't take any damage.
Fury managed to get him back into his guard, half guard. Oh, short elbow.
Cheeky elbows in there now, though, Davis.
Oh, cheeky knee to the sternum.
Yeah, it was cheeky. It was cheeky. Yeah. Also looked like he was trying to headbutt him in the chest. Oh,
managed to get some power as well from that.
Short knee, right in the gut.
Might as well throw some bombs, lads.
Yeah. 5 seconds, just let loose. Now Jam's holding his arms down. Elbow. Oh, no.
Fair play.
Decent first round, bit of action. Jam's defense looks good. Davis looks cheeky with it. I'm still looking. I keep looking in the background because you thought you saw Kylie Jenner before. I keep looking.
I swear I thought I saw her. I know it's probably random for her to be there, but
well, it's also random for Tucker Carlson to be there, but he's there.
True.
You got to secure the bag. He secured the bag.
It's very true. Luckle. Dana just having a chin wagger.
Who's Dana talking to?
Alright. Maybe that leads to they think the first one went to Ziam.
Oh, round 2.
Good guy, bad guy.
I love a good crowd. Just need a crowd. You know what I mean?
It is.
It's a bit.
Pick it up.
It's a bit. It's too chill in this arena.
It's true.
When's the last time Ireland had a card?
UFC?
Yeah.
It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while. Please don't tell me it's Connor.
Yo, that's like four decent combo on the feet from Davis.
That's what you need to do if you want to close the distance.
It's been ages. Yeah, Ireland needs a card.
Well, Connor's definitely not going to be the one to bring it. I don't think he's not going to fight again. I don't.
Ian
think.
Gary, man.
Oh yeah,
Ian Gary.
Yeah, yeah.
Why not?
I like Ian as well.
I love the Irish fans.
It's true.
Yeah, I think I saw NFL player as well, Mark Crosby. I think he plays for the Oakland Raiders. Man, he might have been right, you know. I'm spotting random faces. I'm like, what? Obviously, he's not. Yeah, his team didn't make the Super Bowl, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
You got smash on his back, smash. Jose Cuervo.
Oh, almost got him with a trip. Jam's defending well though.
I know, it's okay. Watch your head. Watch your head, Mike. Oh, they told him to watch your head.
Oh, he's opened him up with one knee. He literally told him, watch your head. Oh, drip, drip. Drip, drip, new sponsor. He's already blinking. Oh, the blood's in his eye. Oh, he's getting picked up. Power bomb,
baby.
Power bomb. Oh, Dr. Sick. That's filthy. Oh, he's dripping. Oh,
he is.
Oh, he's going for a heel hook. Cheeky. Oh, elbow.
Lift your neck.
It's getting violent now.
Ooh.
What the heck? Yo. Oh. Yes. I don't
even know what he's doing there. No.
Look at his leg. Look at his leg. Look at his leg. Look. What the heck? What's this called? Oh, look at his knee. Look at his right knee. What the heck is that? Oh, why is he just bleeding?
Oh, is it play?
Oh,
I don't even know if that
is that hurt. That's got to be hurting.
That's what we're trying to figure out. Is that hurting him or not? There's blood everywhere, man.
No, it's hyperextend. That is hurting. Look at the shin. Look at that. It's got to be hurting. Oh, and he's rolling and he's keeping that lock in the leg. I don't know even what to call that.
His foot shouldn't be facing that way, and he's using it to sweep. It's just locked in. It's just locked in.
Yo, what is that move called? Oh, he's exposing himself there to get beat up, but the blood, look at the blood. Oh my gosh, it looks starting to look like a murder scene.
What can he need to do? Can he get his foot over? Maybe turn into a twister or something? Yeah.
Oh, his foot's out.
Oh, his foot's out. Mounted him now.
Oh, how's his knee like? Okay. Oh, what the hell? I don't even know what that was called. I've never seen that in my life. It looked painful though.
It's true. They're all slipping now. Oh, he's got out of it.
Yeah, it's the blood. That's the blood.
It's like a Derek Lewis. Nah. I don't want to be on the floor anymore.
Ooh.
Raining bombs. Ziam. Fair play. Yeah. Got Das.
Come on. No, Anaconda. Blood everywhere.
Oh, yeah. He was wincing a little bit there. Can you see?
I think it's the blood. I think the blood is everywhere, like in his eye, probably in his eyes.
Oh yeah, sure. Hey, do you need to see when you grapple? I don't know.
Ooh. And this is all from the cut from the knee.
From that knee.
Ooh.
Watch your head, Mike. They told him,
watch your head, Mike.
Watch your head, Mike.
Oh, crack your skull! Get him out! And again, ooh,
Flipping heck,
wow,
just
on
as
the
the bell
bell.
went.
Oh.
He looks done.
Yeah, see, not getting up. What? The cut man's picking him up. That shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah.
If man is lying on his back and can't get up, the cut man should not be picking him up.
Where's the team?
Oh, he just said, I think I got a really bad eye poke.
Okay.
No, Davis.
Mike.
That was a crazy move, though. Do need to find out what that move was for Mike Davis.
Yeah, and if it's not an actual move, he needs to just put a name on it.
Inverted figure four. I don't know. I just made it up. Inverted figure four. I just made it up. I like it. Upside down figure four leg roll.
Let's go, Mike.
Oh, Mike. You finished this, Mike.
Put your head, Mike.
Jam's covered in blood and none of it is his. That's nuts. Literally, his white shorts are red.
A good dye, that red. Down under. Is that not where they had the first fight in Australia?
Toronto. Remember, because he was firing. He was trying to have the whole of Canada root for him. Oh, you gonna show my people, Strickland. Strickland,
man.
And then Drickus versus Izzy was Australia.
Ah, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Right, last round. Interesting one between Ziam and Davis.
It's been a just bleed match. All the bleed coming from Davis.
Indeed.
But
ooh, he wants to grapple now, Ziam. Ziam's like, right, okay. You want it on the ground? Let's take it to the ground. Drip water, baby.
It's more like drip blood. That's a good point. You sure it wasn't an elbow?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I thought it was the blood as well. Yeah, everyone's speculating. Thought it was the blood. Was it an elbow?
Would you say Davis is up or ZM is up 2-0 then?
Yeah, I'll give Ziam 2. I think Mike's corner was telling him, if you're gonna win this, you need a knockout now. That's the damage is evidently on Jam's side. He's caused all the damage.
That's true.
Oh gosh.
I fell there.
Fell there.
Loves the blood.
Jeez, what's he doing now with his legs? It's got.
Ooh. Let him up. But to be honest, actually, it's a safe place for ZM if he's not at threat at all.
Got the arm and the neck. It looks like he's got the arm and the neck. Oh, I let go.
What the heck is he trying? Oh no, I'm trying to do something to the arm then. Yeah, he's knackered, man. Done. He's knackered. He's not getting off his back this whole round. Props to watch over under. I don't understand this over under.
Not a clue.
Betting on this one.
Both slowed down. Both of them have, to be fair.
It's true.
Like they broke away and none of them threw a shot on the break.
Mike definitely needs a shot. Ooh, nice elbow.
Nice
I like that.
Jam. Oh.
Yeah, he's just like, you know what? I don't need to be in any.
He's feeling
any
safe.
Risk. Let's go safe. Take him down.
That just dripped on his own foot. It's bleeding again now. It's all over Jam's back. Oh yeah, that was the easiest takedown. I think it just slipped on the blood as opposed to anything else.
That's it. Okay. What's that, like a triangle grip on to isolate the other guy's arm? It's a very strange one. But it's not doing much. I was trying to get his.
He loves the leg lock. He loves the leg lock, this Davis.
He does.
What's he going for now? No, then he just lets it go. Huh?
Short punch there.
Oh,
I've never noticed the mics just hanging there from the top.
oh, he's cut him. Oh, he's cut him.
Oh, he has.
With the elbow. He's cut you out.
Oh, bouncing his head now off the canvas. Fair play.
Last 20 seconds. Oh,
get
he's
it
dripping. Now he's dripping. Flipping heck.
It's the fight. Fair play. Oh, again, forearm. I'm like AJ Styles over here. Go on, Mike. You got to throw it. 3 seconds left, lad. Fair play. That's an interesting fight. Maybe too little too late there for Mike. But yeah, both of them cut up.
Just bleed.
Sometimes.
It's got to be done. It's got to be done.
Just bleed, baby.
Yeah, man.
That was interesting. Decent fight night, though.
It was alright. It was alright.
Yes. Obviously, the main event wasn't what I wanted to see, but yeah.
Right.
Bombed.
We're off. What are we doing? 312 preview.
312 preview.
312 preview coming up. Big up yourselves. Much love.
Yes,
Keep
peace.
tabs on the King's Court MMA YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, comment, get the bell rang, get in the comments, engage. Yeah, man. Much love.
So a quick one there.
Oh,
Size. What do you think of Izzy getting TKO'd?
oh. What's this? Precise bullseye. Asking questions. Thank you so much. I'll be a hard one. You know, I'm repping Nigeria. I'm wearing my Nigerian gear, but like I said during the live, I had a really bad feeling about it, but I didn't see it happening that way. I thought Imavov was going to show Izzy complete MMA 101, be good everywhere, take him down and submit him. To be fair, that knockout was fantastic, was crazy, unexpected.
Yeah.
We said on the live, it's probably I think it is the earliest Izzy's been taken out. Yeah. So yeah, massively concerning. Because now that's a losing streak of three, which is crazy. Obviously, it's Izzy. Obviously, he's a middleweight GOAT and a legend, and obviously, he won't be getting these pink slips. He's not going to get cut from the UFC anytime soon. No. But in terms of the rankings, does he now go down to like a 5 or a 6 and then become a gatekeeper? That's now the concern.
Yeah, that's it. It maybe already is a gatekeeper with that, obviously, with that performance there. What do you think Izzy should do next? For me, I think Izzy has achieved what he needed to achieve in the fight game. You know, I think unless he's going to be doing fights like MVP did, go up in the weight class, fight a Magomed shower bullet, you know, other than that, do you need to fight anymore? You're financially stable, you're financially secure, you've learned legendary status, you're in the Hall of Fame probably. I think you should hang it up. I really should. Only because I can't take that anymore, man. I can't take that anymore. This is my guy. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that last performance because it ended so quickly. I'm gonna go back to the one against DDP. I think we saw Izzy going back to his best, and I think we saw that Izzy still has a lot to give in the gas tank, and he was very unlucky. And DDP did his thing. I want to hear what Izzy's motivation is because he's not talking about the goal. He's talking about, I just want to make like real worthy moments. I want to like add highlights to my legacy.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like, if he's going to stick around, I want to hear him say, I want to be the first 3-time UFC champion.
That's true.
And if I start hearing talk like that, then maybe his mindset will shift to, I'm going to have one last, dance at the belt.
Too late. So I think it's too late.
I don't think it's too late, because he's got so much credit in the bank. So I think he's still probably only 2 fights away from a championship fight. And I think if he'd won today, he would have had to win again to get back into the reckoning. So I don't think it's backpedaled if that's his ambition. I don't think he's not that far back where, now it's too late, he's too old.
Yeah.
I think he could get back into the championship picture with 2 wins, 2 solid wins, 2 good performances. Again, one against maybe somebody ranked 5, 6, I don't know, depending on where he lands in the rankings, and then one against like someone in the top 2, whatever that shape that is. Then he's back in the picture again. It's Izzy at the end of the day.
Yeah,
still a 2-time middleweight champion.
Very true.
If he can get 2 good wins, then he's back in the picture. But it's all about. I think at the end of the day, only he can decide what's next. I don't think he's going to retire on that. I think if he was going to retire on that, it would have been something in the back of his head, and because it's Izzy, there would have been probably a montage already built up, and he would have took the gloves off. That's definitely not the last time we've seen him. Like there would have been more to it. That's just impossible.
Yeah.
Imagine, and I think it would have even been talked about, like, if I lose.
Yeah.
Even Dana was asked the question, if Izzy loses, and he's like, look, he's already, like you said, he's already a legend, he's already a GOAT, blah 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 blah. This doesn't. If he loses, there's no stain on it. Izzy's Izzy. There's no stain on his legacy. So I think in terms of what's next, only he can decide what's next, obviously. But I think he needs to hear clear ambition if he wants to be 3-time. Like, I think I can imagine his dream is win it and then retire. Not even defend it, like literally win it and then in the ring go, I'm retiring. I think that's probably what his dream is. But he has to articulate that, I want to win it one more time.
Yeah, fair dues. And I think a big saying that comes down to his coach as well. What his coach wants to do as well, and thinks he's got it in. So another one there, an interesting one, bro.
Mushahadid Khan, how are you? Oh, whoa! How do you feel about Izzy race baiting DDP? To be fair, we covered this.
Spoke about this.
We did do an episode on it when it went down.
Yeah.
I don't think I was happy with it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. We did do a whole episode. We were clever with our use of the word.
Yes, indeed.
Because we went historical without using the N word in the context of it.
We didn't like how Izzy obviously got in the ring and obviously used the N word to DDP. We didn't like that.
Yeah, not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a great question. I hate that word. I hate it even when black people use it on black people. It's a word with negative connotations. And if you're gonna use it as part of fight promo, for me, it's speaking personally, it's a low blow. It's one of the lowest blows out there. Even though you're using it in the context that, I can use it, you also know that DDP can't say it back. So you almost, it is, like you said, it's effectively a point of race baiting. No excuses. I also understand why him and the other, let's call it the old three kings, were also a little bit taken aback by the fact that they were called out as non-African because they'd left Africa and didn't train in Africa and all the rest of it. Being African myself, there were circumstances to why my family left, and there's always a story behind why Africans leave the continent Africa, which I don't think DDP had any empathy for at all. Yeah. So in him saying the things that he was saying, he knew what he was doing as well. That was probably a more sophisticated part of race baiting. Izzy is racist. I think, hey, you're definitely welcome to have your own opinion. I don't believe that. I think it was low. I think it was very silly usage of the word, and I personally don't even like the word in music. Like when I hear rappers using it, I'm like, why? Because effectively, people of all colors and creeds listen to your music, and if you're dropping that word, you're almost giving them license to use the N word. When, let's be honest, for me personally, no one should be using the N word. But Africa is a continent. Why is there an obsession with it? Each country in the continent has its own beautiful culture.
I don't understand. Origin has their own language, people, religion.
Not even to be fair, if you wanted to get technical, that's not even right. Like for example, I'm from Nigeria, so actually each country doesn't, because if you know your history as well, we didn't create the countries in Africa. It was done by the West. It was done by the agreement. We didn't cover the line. So, for example, I say that because Nigeria there's actually 600 languages in Nigeria, 600 different tribes in Nigeria. But when you go on Wikipedia or you look into it, the language of Nigeria is English because it just makes it easier. So actually, it's crazy. Of course, the countries didn't exist. No, the countries didn't exist before the West. No, it was very tribal. It was all based on tribes. It was all based on villages. Where when you go into parts of Africa which are outside of the cities, it's still like that. It's when you go into what we in the UK would call suburbs. When you move to Africa and you go, when I go home, for example, we might go to like Lagos, which is the city, which is the hub and the vibe, and where it's more multicultural. As soon as you get into the countryside, it's tribal again. You're going to, and we say it, we're going to our village, because your village is basically where your grandparents are from. So, and much of Africa is like that. The lines are blurred, let's just say, in terms of the countries, because, and that's why you have issues like Rwanda and genocide and stuff, because you have tribes trying to eradicate other tribes, because those countries should never have been countries. They should have actually been split into 5, 6, or in the case of even Nigeria, which is not possible, 600 if you wanted to put each tribe into their own plot of land, which is still the case. So it's very, very complicated, and you'd have to get into, I'm not an expert on it, but you'd have to get into the history books to really call that out. But DDP knew what he was doing by saying about the Three Kings, and Izzy should never have used the N-word. Even if DDP was black, I would be saying the same thing. Why are you using that word in any context? It's a disgusting word, and by you using it, you're enabling other people who aren't black to be okay with using it. And if they use it against a black person, then it's an issue. Hey, come on, that's double standards now. Just ban the word. Don't use the word. It's a disgusting word.
It's true. But it'll be interesting. I think the three kings, as we say, of the past, they've sort of like gone over that. I know Usman and Izzy. Usman even said that it's the 4 horsemen of Africa now. They fought, they've obviously moved on from that. I don't think we'll be hearing DDP saying that sort of stuff again. But I think it was used as well to sell the fight in a way as well. I think DDP knew exactly what he was doing. I went to South Africa myself last year, and there's still a lot of different opinions within the South Africans themselves, within that sort of.
Yeah, that's a good question. What do the South Africans think of DDP? Like overall, like what sentiment does DDP have? Because you've been there, DDP. When he speaks, especially about South Africa, he gets very emotional about like how he's literally got South Africa on his back and he's doing it for the country of South Africa. Is that sentiment received the other way? And is it received from everyone? When I say everyone, as in not just the whites, but the blacks, everyone in South Africa, do they genuinely feel that DDP is representing all of them?
I think that's probably one bit of South Africa that probably is united, actually. To my surprise, actually, I think they all do love DDP. They all see him as a South African. They all represent him. I see him again. This could be just from one side or one area of South Africa, but he's there on billboards. He's there on, for shops. Aldo, the shoe shop, he's there advertising for them as well and stuff like that. Like he's their first son. And as we see in the countdown, if any of you've watched the countdown for 312, people are even saying that actually people know in South Africa of MMA because of Dricus. So I do think that he's been embraced by the whole population of South Africa, whether it be white South Africans, black South Africans, which is good to see. It is good to see, in all honesty. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what DDP has got in store for 2025. I'm starting to come around to a DDP as a fighter himself. So yeah, interesting to see.
And then what's the other point? A friend of mine said he likes watching BBC, and I was like, why would you want to get your news from there, not Twitter or TikTok? I mean,
Don't know if that's the serious or not.
no, I think that's a good point. I think now, the last, what we're in now, 2025, since 2020, I think the mainstream news has proven that they are a propaganda machine and they can't be trusted. And there's a lot of bias in what they report. So we as a generation, probably the oldest, unfortunately, and I'm going to fairly say this, the older generation are lost because they were brought up on mainstream news. We were brought up on in the age of the internet, where we can cross-check every piece of information. We can be more critical thinkers as opposed to just being brainwashed with the BBC and other mainstream news. So I think we are probably the first generation where actually, even with all the crazy stuff happening in the world and stuff, if we just went by mainstream news, we would be, in effect, we'd be taken aside with that without context.
Yeah.
And it's always good to have the context, and that context means going out, like you said, going to TikTok, going to Twitter, watching even Netflix, watching documentaries. Oh, how about reading a book? Going to a library, reading a book, and actually becoming a little bit more informed on topics which we're not sure about. I think people need to also be wary that when you look at the news and you're going from channel to channel, all the news channels, if it's all got the same voice and it's all got the same narrative, you start to think, hold on a minute, what about the other side? So where is the other side? And that's why we're probably seeing the movement, or so to speak, of the far right across the world, because that effectively is the other side. The other side is now dominant on the likes of Telegram and TikTok and Twitter. And I'm not taking sides here, but I'm just saying that's a fact. And whether there's a left or a right or a centre, everybody technically has to pick a side. But picking a side also seems to be the case in terms of where you get your information from, because when you get your information from a particular source, you're suddenly a conspiracy theorist. And then 4 years down the line, the mainstream media is going, oh, actually, what we said was all lies. And you're like, well, I told you so. So I think the last few years has proven that no one source can be trusted. We all need to be better informed, but effectively it's our jobs to be informed. So do your reading, listen to Joe Rogan, read a book, listen to what the mainstream is doing, also look at TikTok, also look at Twitter. And we should be our own fact checkers. Like, don't be told what is a fact check and what's a lie, but we also need to be more critical thinking of what is put out there, because unfortunately, there's a lot of money and a lot of sources, and when you follow lies and misinformation, it always usually means that somebody somewhere is making a lot of money from that misinformation or from a certain agenda. So yeah, I'm a man of God. That's where my faith is at the end of the day, and that's for me the most reliable source in my life. But at the same time, I believe that people who may not be spiritually inclined, or might not be a Christian or Muslim or so on, then you're relying a lot on man, which is quite dangerous. At least rely on yourself in terms of where you're getting information, as opposed to just reading what's there and then trusting it. So that would be my 6 pence on that. Great questions though.
Yeah, love to hear your questions, love to see you guys getting involved. Obviously we're here if you do have more questions, MMA or not. We're here to answer and get into discussion. Hope you've enjoyed the chat.
Yeah, it's been good.
Indeed.
We did say we answer all questions as long as they're respectful. So yeah, but we were just watching the prelims, because we missed the prelims of the fight night earlier on. In terms of what's next for Izzy, like we've covered, we're absolutely gutted on the result. And yeah, only he can choose where he's going next and what's next for him. I don't believe that's the end. I used to think that's the last time we see Izzy in the cage. So yeah, why would he walk away now? I'm sure he's still on a very lucrative contract, and I know you said he's made a lot of money. He's got, what else is he there to fight for? I think he has to outline exactly what he wants to do next, in terms of if it's to be a 3-time champion, or if it's just to, like you said, have some fun fights, go up a division, go down a division, whatever it might be. And let's be honest, I don't know if anyone wants to see it, but in the UFC, there's still a Pereira trilogy that could be had, which
I do not want
which
to see.
would be ridiculously lucrative for everyone involved. Imagine that on as a co-main under Aspinall and John Jones.
It would be sick, but it's going of what I've seen against Imavov, against not DDP, but against Strickland. I do not want to see that. And to be honest, I think it might be Izzy. I think Izzy would be smart and would fight a different way against the Pereira again, because he knows Pereira's skills. He knows what his attributes are. I think maybe he didn't think an Imavov or a Strickland actually could throw something, time something that would hurt him. So saying that, it'd be different. But again, I wouldn't want to see this Izzy against the Pereira now, who's on the top of the world at the minute. Not for me. Please, Izzy, not for you either.
So if you were the matchmaker, who would you pick for Izzy's next opponent?
It's an interesting one. I have to look at the rankings, really. But if
I'll go through the rankings now. So we've got Drickus champ, Sean Strickland 1, Izzy 2. We know he's probably gonna go back. I reckon he might go to 5.
Up below Whitaker.
Yeah, maybe. Izzy currently 2, Khamzat 3. We know not now. We're pretty sure he's got the title shot against the winner of DDP, Sean Strickland. Robert Whitaker 4, Imavov. He'll be moving up. He's currently 5. My guy Cowboy Barrio 6, Marvin Vittori 7, Jared Cannonier 8, Brennan Allen 9, Roman Delizzi 10, Paulo Costa 11, Anthony Hernandez 12, and so on and so on.
To be honest, really just going off who he hasn't fought before. He hasn't fought a Cabrera. He hasn't fought Brandon Allen. You know, maybe it might be Brendan Allen, giving him a chance, or a Roman Delizzi. But it can only be those 3 people.
It's got to be Cow then, isn't it?
It's got to be Cow. And it'll be an interesting fight as well. But Cow is one of those guys that you're talking about is this year being the year of the transformation in terms of this new breed of MMA fighter coming on. But Cow is one of those new breed of MMA fighters.
100%.
I wouldn't like to see as an Izzy fan supporter. I don't know. It's a tough fight, man. That's a tough fight. I would have said that's a harder fight than Imavov. Imavov went out there and just starched the boy. Yeah.
So does Izzy go up again?
205. It's not. He'll have to take time. Like he'll have to take like a John Jones amount of time.
No, he went up before. Fought Yan.
Yeah, but he fought Yan and he didn't put anything on. He just went in there uncut, eating pizza on the
scale. Yeah, I remember that.
And you know, on the feet, it was a good fight, but Yan just took him down. I think if he wants to actually impose himself in that weight class, he needs to take some time out to put it on.
I've got someone in mind. If you were not,
come on, who will say it?
Jamal
Hill.
Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill.
To be honest, that'll be an interesting fight. But they're boys, man.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, I know they're cool with each other. I don't think they would fight.
No,
I don't think they'd fight. But I would watch that fight. I'd watch that fight. I'd pay to watch that fight. Jamal, sweet dreams.
I mean, yeah. I think outside of I don't think he'd go down to fighting Brendan Allen because he's not. He's ranked 9.
Yeah, he needs to
win. That would be proper gatekeeper fight. Like if he went to fight Brendan Allen, like it would for me. It would be Cow.
Has to be like
he's like everyone else he's fought and washed. He's Jawad, Marvin. There's no need for that. Paulo Costa all the way down in 11th.
We need some new blood in there.
On the only other one, I don't think I'd want to see him do that, is if the UFC start umming and ahhing about who's next for DDP. But no, they wouldn't risk that because then if Izzy wins, then Izzy would be Khamzat.
Nah.
No, I don't think the UFC would risk that. They wouldn't risk that. Yeah.
They should just give Khamzat the fight. If they want to make the middleweight fight, the middleweight division interesting, they need to save and secure the people that are coming up. Khamzat, guarantee, book him in for the next title shot. Imavov, even just book him in for the next title shot after that. If they're clever, they should do it because DDP is a guy that I think he can fight 3 times a year. I agree. February, he's fighting. Is it next weekend he's fighting?
Next weekend, yeah.
Next weekend is fighting. Give him another fight in what, June? Give him but then Imavov is waiting. What, end of the year?
That's what I mean. Imavov's gonna have to fight again. I don't think he's gonna just want to sit out for most of the year till Q4.
When was the last time Strickland fought Costa? When was the last time that happened? Strickland's been sitting out. He's been sitting out, waiting. And it's funny because Strickland, we're getting into 312 thing there. But Strickland is funny because he was just like, oh, you know, it's not about the belt or blah, 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 all of this. But then he's like, I'm only going to fight.
I'm only going to fight for the belt.
So it's like, but he's waited. He needs to wait. Imavov should wait as well.
Yeah, so Strickland's last fight was against Costa in June.
What, 9 months?
Eight months. 8 months. Yeah. That is technically a sit out, isn't it?
Yeah.
8 months, and you're not injured or anything like that.
If you just when you fight tonight, if somebody tells you you get a title shot, but you've got to wait till October, November.
I mean, it depends on your mentality. For example, Aspinall would fight again, and that's what he's proven to done. Otherwise, he would never have defended.
Yeah, 100%.
So it depends on your mindset. Depends where you are. It depends. Yeah, it just depends on the individual. I mean, yeah, 8 months, but you're guaranteed, and they're telling you, then
it wants to train. It wants to focus yourself.
You have a break. Yeah, you can even chill. Like chill. You've had a camp. Chill for like 6 weeks, 8 weeks even, and then go in and start sharpening your tools. And then as it gets closer, have your phases of
go on a holiday with your family, but still just do training every day a little bit.
Yeah, it just depends on the individual, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it takes a lot of factors, even their age. You know, if they're a bit older, like, look, I don't want to be getting older. If I'm getting older, it means there's more likelihood to be dropping off. But just depends. I think it's hard for the UFC to even guarantee that because, for example, let's say next weekend Sean wins, then that's a rematch. Then so I don't think I think it's risky because Sean wins next weekend. That's 1-1.
Yeah.
So then that sets up the trilogy fight, and the trilogy will be in summer. Then Hamzat's still there waiting.
Yeah,
and then or it gets complicated, and then Imavov versus Hamzat to again title eliminator. In the meantime. Because both of them are itchy, or one of them wants to stay busy.
Yeah.
So I just think it gets too techie.
It's true.
It's not as clear cut as that.
Dana doesn't plan fights straight after the fight.
Yeah.
Either, but yeah. No, that's very true.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. It's a great question. Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
There is. Oliveira guy is good. Purple shorts. So everyone, those purple shorts are on offer now. The Ian Gary put them into display.
We need an Africa card, UFC.
We do.
What is the weight? Because you missed opportunity with Issy, missed opportunity with Usman, missed opportunity with Francis. Now you got DDP. You can't.
Sydney.
And I thought that
they've missed the trick. They've missed the trick
again.
You do it that's an excuse to do it in South Africa. If DDP is not the champion,
if you have to, but for me, in my head, Rwanda is there.
Yeah,
Rwanda is waiting. NBA have been there multiple times now. There's even talk. I don't know if it's been confirmed or it will be. There's talk of F1 going to Rwanda. Rwanda is there. Has the infrastructure. Is good to go. Has the arenas.
I don't know about Rwanda now. I've been hearing some political stuff about Rwanda. It'd be like they've been funding some rebels in DRC.
Yeah, they're not the only ones though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's complicated.
Yeah,
that's complicated because there's a lot of countries in the West involved in that. China's involved in that. Russia's involved in that. That's messy because it's all about those natural resources. It's all about what goes in the electric cars, the cobalt, what goes in our phones. That is a mess. So let's not put the African country down when the US are probably involved, UK's involved, Russia's involved. All the G7 countries are involved in that mess.
France,
come on.
Yeah.
So let's not.
A different one.
Yeah.
But Rwanda, fair play. But I think from a UFC perspective, they're only going to go to South Africa. That's the first country they're going to do.
That would disappoint me because that would be just predictable.
He said it though. He has really said it.
Because even one of the journalists even said, like, maybe a year ago, he mentioned, like,
Yeah,
when I was kept going
Rwanda.
Rwanda, he goes, do you know about Rwanda? And then I was like, and then Dana was like, hey, asked his person on the side, hey, what about Rwanda? And they're giving him the arena name,
Yeah, exactly.
telling them about he's got a better GDP than these countries.
It's true.
I'm like, come on, man.
We won't see the PFL will be the first to do it, and I think once the UFC and maybe have seen the results in that, even though the UFC don't care about other promotions, PFL will be the first to do it after that.
When's PFL scheduled for? Because I thought it was going to be April, but now
this year, or even
I think the question was asked again, and then there wasn't a definitive answer given.
Yeah,
which is disappointing.
I think we would have heard more about it by now.
I mean, yeah, we're in Feb now. If it was April, then yeah, the noise would 100% start now. People 8-week camps have got to start right now. Then
exactly, yeah, it's very true. So yeah, maybe that's an interesting one actually. Yeah.
If anyone else has got any ideas, we're talking about UFC going to Africa. What country? Obviously, South Africa is the obvious one, but we're just chopping it up about how UFC has missed the mark in terms of obviously they had the Three Kings era, African champions, no UFC card in the continent. Now we've got DDP, who kind of Marty's validated, is very much loved by all of Africa and is like the poster child for MMA in Africa, South Africa, which is great to hear. Let's get a card out there. Let's make it happen. Dana, Uncle Dana, don't miss the boat again.
Exactly.
You've got to take it to the continent whilst Africa has a champion.
It's a no-brainer. It's set up for you.
Definitely. I don't know if Mushahid is still around. Great questions. Hope we've helped, give a bit of context, if not answered the questions, but just, giving our thoughts. Might jump off now because we need to record a 3-1-2 preview show.
Indeed.
So
out shortly this week, so tune in.
Yeah, that ended up being a Q&A.
Indeed, yeah.
as well as prelims. Much appreciated for the engagement. That's what we want. That's why we're here.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're going to roll out and record a 3-1-12 preview show. That's next weekend.
Yes.
It will be on what time of the day? I don't even know what time of the day it will be. We were lucky to have a Saudi card during normal hours. And then we're going to have it'll be.
Oh yeah, early. When is it? Australia?
It's Australia, isn't it?
Oh right. I just assumed it would be.
Or are they going to cater for US times again?
Probably okay. Yeah, US times will be in the morning in Australia.
Yeah, it's crazy a lot.
Right.
Crazy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, right. Boom. Right.
Nice
whilst no one's here, we're off. Obasogi.
Peace, Marty.
King's Court MMA. Peace out.
Peace.